Hey, so you guys are probably wondering where I've been for the last 2 weeks. I think this is the longest period of time I haven't posted a video in probably since I started the channel. So I took 2 family vacations. One you already saw me talk about a little bit in Maryland with my brother and sister and my mom and everybody. And then I took another week to go visit my dad in Buffalo. I met up with him in Buffalo where he still lives. It's where I'm from. And we kind of spent 6 days taking kind of one-day trips and some overnight trips based around Buffalo. We headed up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. It's like 3.5-4 hours from Buffalo. My dad and I actually have a brick that's in the ground outside the Rock Hall, and I'm going to talk more about that in a video probably on my other channel, on my Brian Miller Speaks channel, somewhere in the next week or two. It was really cool because it's the first time I've ever actually gone to the Hall of Fame since we had that brick put in, and it was just wild to see it out there. We spent the next day in Cleveland as well, bounced around the Museum of Science, and generally just had a good time. Did a bunch of other stuff that week, went to Rochester, visited the House of Guitars, caught a minor league ball game in Batavia. It was a lot of fun. And now that I'm back, I have a couple of weeks with very, very few actual gigs, no speeches, a couple of small local magic gigs that I'm doing just kind of for fun. Most of the next few weeks for me is working on the book. Now, you guys have been hearing me talk about my book, which is my first book that I've ever written. It's on the topic of everything that is in my TEDx talk, How to Magically Connect with Anyone, and a lot of you found me because of that talk. I've been getting asked for years, when are you gonna have a book? When are you gonna have a book? Well, I've spent almost 3 years writing, and the book is done. The manuscript is done. I've gone through 2 rounds of editing. There's a little bit more to do, but apart from proofreading and some design work, it's done, which means we're about to start a 5 to 7 month launch process. That's way further off than we originally expected. I was hoping to have it out by August, then September, then I was like, well, maybe mid-October, and now it looks like we may not, if I want to do it right, and I want to do it right, the book may not be out until the beginning of 2019. But there's going to be a lot of stuff happening between now and then. So, if you don't already know, the book is called 3 New People. Make the most of your daily interactions and stop missing amazing opportunities. So the book is all about how to make better and more meaningful connections with the people that you meet on a daily basis. Because the fact of the matter is that we meet an average of 3 new people every single day. And the question to you, the challenge to you, the challenge that I put out to every audience I speak with in every group that I'm with all the time is this. What will you do with your 3 opportunities today? You get 3 opportunities every single day to change someone else's life, to change your life, to make connections, to build relationships, to improve the quality of your world and the world at large for anyone and everyone around you. 3 opportunities every day. I'm really excited. The very next step is to find a cover designer. So I'm talking to a few different people right now, thinking about getting the cover designed, and I am going to be keeping you guys in the loop along the way with the process of the book. I'm going to be keeping you in the loop on this channel with anything behind the scenes as I get a cover designed. I'll let you know about it here when the interior design gets done, when I start doing maybe some guest podcasting and all that sort of stuff. I'll let you know about that here. But if you want to really stay in touch, because I'm going to start putting out little excerpts, little blurbs from the book, I'm going to start putting those out to my email list. If you're not on my email list, you can go to 3newpeople.com and you can hop on the email list. I send out an email every Wednesday with tips and techniques for making better and more meaningful connections with the people in your life, with the people that you meet personally and professionally. They're essentially communication tips and techniques and strategies. I send that email out every Wednesday. Sometimes I also include any new research in the field or some interesting stories in the news or the media that are related to the topic of making human connections. I think you would really enjoy it. I don't waste anybody's time. I hate when people waste my time. I only put out stuff that's valuable, that I think you'll actually get something from, and I only put out stuff that's practical, that you can actually take and put into practice today. You can get on that email list, and you'll also get the earliest notifications about the book as it's moving on into the finish line. Now, having said that, I'm going to be looking for 20 to 30 people to be a part of the exclusive pre-launch book team. These people will get a digital copy of the completed manuscript next week, very, very soon, that you will be able to read in full in its entirety. You'll be a part of a private Facebook group where you'll be able to connect with other people who are reading the book in advance and talk about what you liked and give me some feedback. Maybe if there's anything really egregious that you didn't like or that you really vehemently disagreed with, I want to know about that. You'll also get, you know, the earliest information and news and some kind of exclusive tips that I'll only post in the group that I'm not putting out on my email list or on my blog. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 exclusive videos at some point. It'll be a really cool way for us to interact for real, not just me talking to a camera and you guys writing comments in the YouTube video, but to actually have a conversation with me and with other people who are a part of the community that's going to help build this book and get it out there. Anybody who's a part of the pre-launch team will also get a shout out in the book, in the acknowledgements section for your help and for your work. Okay, so if you want to be a member of the pre-launch team, send an email to 3newpeople@gmail.com and put the subject line pre-launch or pre-launch team or book launch team or something like that. And I'll get back in touch with you in the next few days and tell you how to go about it and give you the instructions for getting onto that private Facebook group. So that is the information that you need to know. I can't wait to have some of you guys be a part of the pre-launch group and to be a part of this whole process that have been following this channel and my work for the better part of the last 2 years, about 1.5 years. It's been quite a journey. I'm really excited. I think you guys are gonna love, love, love the book. Somewhere in the next week or 2, I will finally be launching the t-shirts you've been waiting for, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, thanks very much. Have a great day, and always remember that our world is a shared experience.